Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. So I want to talk about finding myself again through motherhood. The past few months, I've been nurturing my individual identity, making time for prioritizing self-care and activities that fulfill me, like taking time to enjoy life, doing things that bring me joy, taking time to listen to videos and podcasts about God's Word, reading my Bible, writing in my devotional, and avoiding burnout by not overdoing it, not overstimulating myself, not doing a lot of overstimulating things. Recently, I was back and forth with cooking dinner, unloading the dishwasher, handling a 3-year-old tantrum, and sweeping all at once. And I had to stop myself and breathe and just remind myself that life is not a race and it is okay to slow down and take it one step at a time, one thing at a time. It doesn't have to all be done at once. And when it seems like the house is falling apart with a mess in every corner, it can definitely feel difficult to relax or slow down. But the reality is you need to for your mental health. You have to slow down. You don't need to overwhelm yourself so much over the messes that happen, especially as a mom with messes we don't make ourselves. The truth is there will always be a mess somewhere, no matter how much you clean, but be sure that you are making time for yourself to breathe, to think, and to relax. And one thing that I hate to admit, although it is true, is when all of my kids are at home, the noise, the chaos, and the vision of all the messes surrounding me gives me an achy headache for the duration of the evening, after school, or often all day on summer break when they are all home. My kids are just very loud, and my 3-year-old screams when he gets upset, and they all yell and try to talk over each other. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love being a mama. I love my kids, but there are parts that I don't like. The hard parts, the parts when it's not all butterflies and rainbows, the yelling, the tantrums, the spilt juice on your freshly mopped floor, the sick days cleaning up throw up at 3 a.m. Finding time to reset from all of these negative things in motherhood is so important. After a long day or before the day begins, I love to have a moment of peace where I can just close my eyes and relax, pray, and overall just reset my mental state. One of the ways that I love to relax in the morning and in the evening is with my eye massager. It's so good for those achy headaches after a long afternoon of loud kiddos, or I'll use it in the morning to calm my mind before the chaos of the day even begins. This is the Zero Pro Eye Massager by Bob and Brad, who are real physical therapist experts.
Bob and Brad Eye Massager is on. Air pressure plus heat plus music.
And it relieves the persistent strain on ocular muscles for clearer vision, eases your eye pain associated with headaches, relieves eye strain and dry eyes, and reduces the dark circles and eye bags. The eye massager features air pressure, heat compress, and optional music. The heat is extremely relaxing, y'all, and you can turn it on or off with the settings. It massages your forehead, your temples, around your eyes where your persistent headache pain lingers. And I also have a foot massager and a back massager by Bob and Brad, and they both have heat. And I've shared them on my channel before, but all their products are top-notch quality and they never disappoint. Click the link in the description box for the eye massager or to check out all of their other therapeutic products. And speaking on those negatives of motherhood, there are also so many positives, and putting motherhood into a new perspective is viewing motherhood as a ministry. Once you recognize that the ordinary acts of motherhood, patience, teaching, and serving, is all holy work and a part of God's sovereign plan. Focus on praying for your children, modeling faith, and seeking guidance from God on your journey as a mother. But don't only pray in the hard times, also pray in the good times. To find myself again, I am reframing motherhood as a holy ministry and remembering my individual worth, my individual talents and passions outside of the role of just being mom, to regain a sense of self while still honoring God's design for motherhood. And remember that your identity is more than just being a mother. You are a whole person before children, and you have dreams and interests. So don't compare yourself to other parents or the ideal mother, but rather focus on your unique role in God's plan. Be patient and understanding that identity is not fixed, and that finding yourself again is a process and it takes time. And by intentionally incorporating these things, you can regain a balanced sense of yourself and flourish in your role as a mother. To find yourself after motherhood, accept your old identity is gone and you are a whole new person. Prioritize small moments of self-care and hobbies. Connect with other moms for support and set realistic expectations for yourself, and pursue your personal interests. Reconnect yourself with your pre-motherhood passions and reframe your mindset. Motherhood is not about going backwards, but about growing into a new, evolved version of yourself. So take 5 to 10 minutes today and create a happy list of things that make you genuinely happy. And remember to be patient, give yourself grace, and be kind to yourself. After having babies, many moms experience a sense of identity loss. Free time becomes filled with responsibilities and house labor never seems to end. But we deserve more and permission to be who we want to be. Rediscovering yourself after becoming a mom ain't easy, but it's worth it. So finding myself again after being a mama for so many years is just something that I wanted to talk about. It's just been on my heart because I know that there's a lot of mamas that watch my channel that are probably feeling the same way. You feel like you're just lost and you want to regain yourself. You want to find yourself again and you want to become yourself again and not just mama all the time. And it's very important to figure out who you are even in motherhood. But I've got a lot of cleaning to do, so I thought I would pick my camera up and take y'all around with me. I made myself and Jackson some fried potatoes for like an early lunch. Jackson actually had cereal for breakfast and I just had coffee this morning, so I was pretty hungry. So I just took some oil and got it real hot in the pan and cut up some potatoes and fried those up. I topped them with some cheese and some ketchup and they were so delicious. We also had an orange on the side, but I wanted to get some cleaning done around the house, some laundry done, and I do have some updates on my floor. If y'all missed that video, my hallway floor is having some moisture issues, and the laminate is cracking and peeling up. As you could see in a beginning clip of this video, we have taped and nailed down corners of the laminate where the sharp edges were sticking up because I didn't want the kids to get hurt. The landlords are taking care of it. They had somebody actually come over today and look at it, and they are saying that they're going to have to rip up the laminate, the subfloor. There's some molding underneath the floor that they're going to get rid of, but we're going to pretty much have to be out of our house for 2 days, which is going to be so chaotic and a hassle with all 4 of the kids, trying to get them to and from school and sleeping somewhere else besides home, and it just makes everything a lot harder, but it's something that we have to do. And you know, life sometimes throws curveballs at us, and it's all about how you handle the situations. So I'm just happy that it's getting done and it's getting taken care of, and our floors are not going to just continue to get worse. And I'm not sure if the laminate is going to be able to match the laminate we already have, but they said they're going to try to color match it as best as they can, or they'll just have to completely change it. But as of right now, they're going to have to tear up the laminate in my hallway and in my living room. So we're going to have to move out all of our furniture out of the living room, our couches, the TV, the entertainment center, the bookshelves, everything in the living room has to come out. So we're going to have to pile it all up in the kitchen. Hopefully it fits so that they can get to work on that for about 2 days. So I'm going to go ahead and put this wreath on my table. I was trying to come up with a centerpiece to put on my table. I had a fall runner with a little pumpkin pie dish on here, but I took it up for Halloween and put the kids' Halloween placemats down, and the center of the table just looked so bare. So I love this little wreath and the caramel pecan candle, which smells amazing, by the way. And I'm going to go ahead and pack the kiddos' lunches. We pack lunches for Fun Friday. And I have mentioned before that all students at my kids' at schools get free meals. So they get free breakfast and free lunch, which that saves on our grocery bill. So I don't like to pack their lunch every single day. Unless my teenager wants to pack hers every day, she's more than welcome to. But as far as Arabella and Nolan, they're not very picky, and they pretty much eat everything at school. So I wanted to give them a fun little ghost sandwich. So we're going to do some honey ham and some cheese. Arabella likes mayonnaise and Nolan does not. So we're going to put mayonnaise on one of those. We're going to give them a ham and cheese sandwich. We're going to put in some Teddy Grahams and orange and some chocolate for a treat. And then we found these COLLABS. They're Kool-Aid jammers that are Halloween themed that they love and think are so fun. We're going to go ahead and prep their lunch for school the next day.
You came into my life, and with that bedhead, you give me falling twice. Yeah, you're an angel, and always on my mind. I wanna love you like I do on my own. Yeah, this is what it's about when it's just you and I, and the stars in the sky, and the heart on the motor. It's so much better. Tell you, you see it in my eyes. I wanna travel, let's drive into the sunrise. Where your heart is where I wanna lie. Just wanna love you like I do on my own. Yeah, this is what it's about when it's just you and I.
In my back to school video, I shared these lunch boxes. They are so cute. The kids love them. I love that they have the interchangeable charms, and you can buy more charms for them as well from Amazon. But I have a Bent Go box for Nolan. Arabella used to have a Bent Go box, but usually around the time they get to like second grade and up, I stopped using the Bent Go boxes. I just feel like they just eat more. But in this lunchbox, I pretty much packed the same amount for both of them, and eventually I'll stop using the Bent Go box for Nolan as well, and I'm gonna save it for Jackson when he starts school next year. But we're gonna head outside because it stormed the night before, and there was pine straw blowing everywhere. It was storming, the wind was crazy, it was raining, so there's pine straw all over my porch and my front walkway. So we're gonna get out there and take care of that, sweep the porch off and sweep the walkway off. Y'all, I do have a leaf blower, but it's locked up in my husband's building, and his key is on his keychain, which is with him at work. So before I get a lot of comments of y'all saying, girl, get you a leaf blower, because I usually will get comments about a leaf blower when I come outside to do some yard work like this. I really need to get a key to his building so that I have access to that leaf blower, because I would much rather leaf blow this than sweep it all.
No stop signs, counting down till we take flight. It's how you make me feel. Yeah. Let's call in sick and be lazy. I'm all for doing what's crazy, 'cause you make it real, yeah. You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be. A different side of me, yeah. Like someone pretty need a different side of me, yeah.
Sometimes I like to leave the door open to let the house air out, but I can't stand when flies get in the house, and my cats usually never try to come outside. If they do, they'll just come out and sit on the porch. They are like strictly house cats. They never try to run off. But I'm going to jump into a weekly grocery haul. It's about an $80 grocery haul at the end of the video, and that's pretty much going to be it. So I really appreciate y'all being here and coming back and watching my videos every week. I post new videos every single week. Be sure you're subscribed if you're new. I would love to have you, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Stay tuned for the grocery haul. I'll be sharing what kind of dinners we're going to be having this week, and that includes leftovers. I have an $80 weekly grocery haul. Starting over here, we've got this Nature's Own bread that I always get. I got a gallon of whole milk. I got a pack of 18 eggs. For cereal this week, we have some cereal still, but I picked up the Waffle Crunch, and this is a $5 bag, and it's a big bag. And then I also got some stuff for sandwiches. We got the American cheese slices for like grilled cheese, for hot ham and cheeses. And I got this deli sliced Prima Della ham. This is the honey ham, so that's going to be really good for like hot ham and cheese, or just to have like a ham sandwich. We got some potatoes for mashed potatoes and baked potatoes. I got spaghetti, and anytime I make spaghetti, we always have leftovers, so this is 2 nights of dinner. I got a tomato to go with salad, so we'll have spaghetti and salad. And I was completely out of parsley. I love to put parsley on a lot of things, especially going with spaghetti. So we've got our romaine lettuce, and we also have shredded cheese already in the fridge. And then I picked these up. These are really fun for the fall, for Halloween. These are the Kool-Aid Ghoul-Aid Zomberries, and they're just like berry flavors. So I got the kids 2 packs of those. We also picked up some apple juice. And y'all, this is a Walmart haul. I've been getting my groceries at Ingles, but this time we went to Walmart. I got some more bananas, and then we got some chicken. I'm gonna split this chicken in half. Not sure what I'm gonna make with it yet, but probably like baked ranch chicken, and then the other half maybe like lemon pepper chicken, and we have like macaroni and cheese and squash and zucchini that we can pair with that already in the pantry. This is the spaghetti sauce I'm going to be using for our spaghetti night. It's the Classico. This is the one I usually get, and I usually get the garlic one, but they were out of stock, so I got the tomato and basil. And then I also picked up some butter to go with the chicken and all sorts of other things like our baked potatoes, mashed potatoes. We are using butter and everything, and this is actually real butter. It's butter with olive oil and sea salt. Y'all, I was using country crock butter for the longest time until I realized it wasn't really butter. It's more of like a vegetable spread, so this one is more butter. And then for dinner one night, I got these buns. We're gonna have chicken sandwiches. This is the Nature's Own perfectly crafted, I don't know how to say that word, brioche style buns, but we're gonna be pairing that with these Mega Filets original crispy chicken patties, and these are great for the air fryer. But this is our weekly grocery haul, and it was about 80 bucks.